Greetings, my name is Shay. I represent Enjoy Eats and Prep. I am the CEO. I started this company in 2014 with the need and the passion to show people that there is so much to learn about healthy eating. It doesn't have to necessarily be bland, or it doesn't have to be boring, or it doesn't have to be expensive. So I thank you so much for having me wherever you're at. If you're in your kitchen, if you're in your car, if you're at work, tune in and definitely stay tuned. We're gonna have a great time today. It's gonna be quick and easy, something simple. So I picked out this super simple recipe. It's just making a smoothie filled with some of jam-packed fruits and vegetables that are good for your body and are loaded with antioxidants, fiber, and the minerals that our body needs to create that optimal wellness. So, my little blender that I got from Walmart. And I picked today the fruits that I particularly like, but if you want to change it up, feel free to. You can always replace some things and take away. So I'll start with my coconut milk that I got. You can see this. I got this from Myers, but you can also get this also from Aldi. This is Califia Farms Coconut Almond Milk Blend. I like that. I like Silk. If you are like dairy free and don't like the regular 2% milk that we see in stores, you're more than welcome to like replace that with some of the other brands that they have. And these are really, really good brands. I've been using Califia Farms for a while now, and I haven't heard anything that I didn't particularly care for, so that's good. Next I have is some chia seeds, right? So I buy like a bag of chia seeds and I store them in like these Ziploc bags, and these are like go-to, right? You can put chia seeds literally on top of smoothies like we're doing today. You can do it on top of your salads, you can do it on top of your yogurt. You can even do it on top of like your spaghetti or dinners like that. It has no taste, but it has a lot and lots of nutrient value to it. So this just like kind of enhances and upgrades your meal. You could probably stick it in your kids' lunchbox and they wouldn't even know what they were eating, but it's definitely good for them to have. Then what we have is, I have spinach. Good folate. You want to have meals that are nutritionally dense. Okay, it's important for your optimal wellness to create that, and also a little bit of spinach into your smoothies or your foods definitely enhances the nutritional value that you're incorporating in it, and just keeping it raw. You don't have to add oil to it, just keeping it like that. It's just a way how you can, if you're not really big on green vegetables, to kind of sneak it in, which today the smoothie will be doing. Okay. Next, one of my favorite fruits is avocados and mangoes. Avocado is a fruit. It is jam-packed with a lot of nutrients that's good for you, and it helps with the digestive system. It helps you, so say if you're like bloated, say if you're trying to enhance like your weight loss journey or maintaining, this is the go-to. It is a superfood. It adds healthy fats to whatever foods you're gonna add to it, and it adds a rich texture that maybe you might have gotten from like mayo or like butter. It has a rich taste to it, and it's really, really good. You can always have that with some toast, some wheat toast, or with some sea salt. So think about that as well. And then I said my mangoes. Sweet, I got this from the store. Is perfect, like I opened it perfect, but you can also, if you don't have a mango that's ready, you can always go to your frozen department. I'll check very quick. Go to your frozen food department, and like all these, they'll have fruit like in their frozen department, and they don't have any extra flavors to it, so you want to watch out for things that have added sugars or added sauces to it. This right here is great because it's basically, they froze it at its best peak, right? So when you get to it and you're ready to use it for your smoothies or for wherever you want to use it, it's great to go, and you don't have to worry about any added sugars. Fruits have sugar in it, but it's natural sugars, and it's the way how you're supposed to break it down. That extra sugar is not going to help you with your optimal wellness. It might taste good, but it's not going to help in your journey. So let's keep it the way how we wanted to do it. We want to, like I said, you want to have foods that are working for you, that when you are having a long day or you are exerting a lot more energy, you want to have foods that's going to continue to have that optimal wellness. So that is where we have to make sure that our foods are going to work for us, okay? Because we love food. But food is definitely can be life, it can be medicine, but if you do it the wrong way, it can definitely not be good, and it can be detrimental to your journey as well as what you're trying to do, okay? Next I have is some cut up strawberries. I used about 3 of these strawberries. Just kind of put them in there. I love strawberries. They're really, really good. I don't have to have so many of them because I can break out from them. Not really sure why that's the case, but that's just the way how it is. I have one banana and I have one medium orange. When we're talking about citrus foods, especially during citrus fruits, especially during this time of flu season and as well as the pandemic, it's really important to like have antioxidants in your system. You want things that are working for you, and these things have nutrient values with folate, vitamin C, and you know the vitamin C helps anti-inflammatory. It has just all of these things that we have today, as well as fruits and vegetables, just play such a great role in just maintaining and enhancing your optimal wellness. And I couldn't stress that more to you today. I would say to you, even if you don't like fruits and vegetables, that just do it for at least one meal a day and incorporate that, especially if it's natural. There are definitely juices that have 100% vitamin C, but for me, and if you're not making the juice or creating yourself, it's better to make it at home. Smoothies are super simple. You can get one of these blenders, you can get one from Walmart, Amazon, all of those different things. Invest in yourself, okay? Because you're gonna live long and you're living in your body. And granted, we all wanna look great, but we all wanna be good in the inside. And like I said, food is medicine and can also be preventative care when it comes to having to take a lot of pills or surgery, stuff like that. I'm not saying that just eating a banana today or tomorrow is going to prevent you from maybe having cancer or something like that, but I can tell you that it's definitely helping your body fight off the different things that can get those things. And that's what you definitely want to do, is to have foods that are always, always working for you. No matter what your fitness goal might be, the inside of your body is going to come out eventually, whether it not be your hair, your skin, or your nails. So, like I said, it's definitely important to do so. Then we have honey, which is really, really great with antioxidants as well. As you can tell, this whole entire smoothie is really, really big on the antioxidant, trying to fight off any of those diseases that's trying to come your way, like flu or colds or influenza or COVID-19. Honey is great antioxidant. I use about a half a tablespoon of that for it. And then I got my ice cubes, very simple and easy. If you're using like frozen fruits, then that can go with your ice. But I'm using like all kind of like cold mangoes, and I want it to be a little bit more chill for my smoothie. But like I said, if you want it to be more kind of like a juice or have that type of more liquefied, then you can add more milk to it. For me, I kind of like it a little bit thick. I'm gonna have it be a little bit more thick because I have the avocados as well, so it's gonna kind of feel like a milkshake versus a smoothie. But that's just the way how, I wake up in the morning and I kind of want that to jam pack it. And then last, I have ginger. I shaved about maybe like a half a teaspoon of ginger, just to add to it, give it a little kick to it. If you don't like ginger, you don't have to use it as well. But like I said, I like to make sure that when I am drinking and eating my foods, that they are working for me behind the scenes, and that's exactly what ginger does for you. Last, I have Greek yogurt. You're more than welcome to use regular yogurt. I like the Greek yogurt Chobani. You can get that like this. This right here is probably like $1.25. I know that because instead of getting the bigger ones, which you can get, I'll show you that. The bigger ones like this, you can see this. You can get this from Aldi's. It's just regular Friendly Farms. If you like to use a lot of yogurt, a cup of it with some blueberries, boom, now you got it. Okay, so now that we know why we have these foods, let's go ahead and put them in. Now, mind you, if this wasn't COVID and I was there, if I was there with you face to face, this would be the time when I'm basically asking you what your goals are, asking you what's your relationship with food like, asking you like, are some of these fruits and vegetables something that, yeah, I do like, or no, I don't like at all. Because it's so important that not only teaching you how to do this, but connecting you with why it's important. For me, the reason why I got into fitness was because I knew that I was very competitive. I've always been competitive. I knew that I wanted to see a difference in the way how my body looked. But before I had even started making improvements in my physical fitness, I realized that I was dealing with a lot of voids in my life that I was putting food in. And not just healthy foods. I'm talking about like foods that were making me happy, but then making me feel sad at the end of it. And I went from a size 12 to a size 4, and I've been able to maintain that weight and that lifestyle for the last, what's going on, what, 4 or 5 years now, due to just consistency. I don't follow fads. I don't follow those fad diets that say, you know, do this and do that. I'm really, really big on my optimal wellness, right? This whole entire thing. That means stress, that means sleep, that means water, that means literally cutting people out of your life that don't serve a purpose besides draining you. All those things will manifest into something, so you have to be in charge of that. If you're in a household where everyone in the house is, you know, engaging in poor eating habits, you can change the narrative by you making the first step. If your family has high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, you know, they die early, you can change the narrative. Don't feel like, oh, my family has it, or we're all big boned, or whatever the case may be as your story. Get the pen, change the narrative, and don't be a victim, be victorious, right? That is the important part about this whole entire journey, is that it's not just about showing off and looking good for the gram or looking good for that, you know, class reunion or that person. It's about you, right? It's about you being able to, when you have grandchildren or you have nieces and nephews or grandnieces and nephews, that you can play with them, okay? That you don't have to have 3 million pills and 1,000 doctor visits or have to go to a dialysis center. Granted, some people have to do those things, and I understand that, but let's do some preventative care. A lot of companies offer benefits for doing that, for joining gyms, for having a nutritional advisor like myself, because it's important. It sustains it, and it makes life a little bit easier for you. I'm not going to say that's not going to be hard at times. I'm not going to say that you have to cut out pizza, lasagna, macaroni and cheese, fried chicken all that time. I'm not big on saying to get rid of all carbs, because there's carbs all in this right here, and these carbs are good for you. It's the difference between complex carbs and those carbs like donuts, stuff like that. And when you do eat those donuts or those pizza or the fried chicken, don't consider it like a cheat meal. Just consider it like, okay, I had it. Okay, not the end of the world. What else am I going to eat during this day that's going to make it better for me? That's exactly how I do, because that's how I live it. I love pizza. I love cheese. Like, I'm not getting rid of that. If I want to see a certain level of my physical fitness, if I want to see a certain level in the next couple of weeks, then of course I will change the way how I eat. However, my lifestyle, my maintaining lifestyle to maintain my weight has always been, what are you putting in and what are you taking out? That's the basic formula. I don't have to micromanage like my macro count. I can do that if I'm more interested in looking a certain way, particularly for a specific like event or like a photo shoot, something like that. However, maintaining my optimal wellness is just so easy and natural that I can measure things off of like for meats or for oils and stuff like that. It's so simple now because I've just been able to learn it. So if you are interested, like I said, everyone that has this video will have access to my recipes. I update them, so all you have to do literally is just click and tap into it. I do offer meal plans. I do offer meal prep services in Northwest Indiana. And I do offer life coaching, and well, I have a private practice with therapy. So like I said, I wear many hats. However, when it comes to food, it's my passion for teaching. I hope that you can tell that by this video. I hope that we will be able to actually be face-to-face one day, and you get to try some of this. And I cannot wait to see some of the pictures of you trying this smoothie. Okay, so I gave my spill, I showed you what my passion is, and now I'm about to literally get into this smoothie and put it all in, and then I'm just going to give you guys the ingredients will be posted as well, so you'll be able to access it as well. And I hope that you have any questions. Feel free to email me at NAncyJoyEatsPrep@gmail.com. Thank you, and I'm about to just go ahead and put all the stuff in this smoothie and see how it comes out. So, like I said earlier, I use about a handful of spinach. Very simple, right? Just get some spinach from some regular raw spinach from, you can go to Sam's Club, Aldi's. They sell it at the little like produce department. Very simple. I don't use frozen spinach. I guess you're more than welcome to do that because it can add kind of like as an ice cubes, but I don't do that. Then I used a half of an avocado, small one. I used about one medium orange. I cut up into cubes. I'm using my hands because it's just for me. Most of my clients, I wouldn't be doing that. I used about 3 strawberries. I might use, I can eye it because I'm pretty good at it now. But this is about a half a tablespoon of honey. 1, 2, 3. Maybe a little bit less than that. I have some ginger that I talked about earlier, just to kind of add it. And it's just like a little bit, I shaved. So you get a fresh ginger root that you can get from your local grocery store, supermarket. Very simple and easy. I'm going to add 1 container of this Chobani Greek yogurt, vanilla. When it comes to picking out Greek yogurts, I would say always stick with the plain because it has the least amount of extra sugar in it. You can always add your own natural sugar to with your own fruits and vegetables, with your own fruits. So if you have some yogurt, you have, what's it say, about 16 ounces? I'm sorry, 5.3 ounces of that, and you can add about a half a cup or about a handful of blueberries added to it. Add a little bit of those chia seeds. Boom, good to go. And then I'm going to add about a cup of the coconut almond milk. If you don't really almond blend milk, put that in here. Add some ice cubes, I got about 7 of them in here. It might have melted by the time I got to it. And then you have that. Now you're gonna hear a really loud noise, okay? So after I blend this, I'm gonna top it with some chia seeds. Very simple and easy. You could also just put the chia seeds inside of it, but for today I'm not. Super simple. You want a prettier color, like I said, you can add the avocado and the spinach. Like you can do like the avocado and the spinach first, have that, not that like really vibrant green, and then do your mango and your oranges because then you'll kind of have like a little swirl of the yellow and the green, but it's fine. It's gonna taste delicious, so I'm looking forward to that. So I got my little stuff, a little mason jar. Very simple and easy. I can smell it. It smells delicious. I'm gonna add some of my chia seeds on top of it. Simple. Keep it simple. Inexpensive. This whole meal probably only costs maybe like $8. Not really sure. Got myself a little straw I got from Amazon. We did good. Taste the avocado a little bit. The mango was ripe, perfect time. Like I said, you can always get those mango chunks in the frozen department, but it's good. And this is a really, really good, quick and easy meal. I can have this in about an hour or so, probably eat my lunch or like morning lunch, something like this. But this is good to just kind of have to go, and super simple and easy. I hope that you have an amazing week. I hope that light and prosperity follows you throughout the rest of the week. Thank you so much again for having me. February Heart Month. Let's get this heart rolling. Let's change the narratives in our community about health and wellness. Let's normalize it so that people don't get made fun of, but that they are advocated for and that they are encouraged to keep doing this. This right here, just to start talking, having these type of events are definitely going to help your community. And I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and I hope that you got a little snippet of how it is being in one of my classes. I can't wait to see you in person and have just a great week. Thank you so much.